Oh, but I do have one story to tell about Victor where I think something terrible is about to happen. Like really, really bad. Like really bad. So Victor had the worst enemy ever, Tigran Petrosian. I mean, incendiary, hot hatred that they had for one another. So much so that there was a barrier, dividing barrier at the table they played in, so they couldn't kick each other or come
Oh,
to
wow.
blows. Yeah. Oh, it was very, very serious. So if there's one person in this entire world that Victor hated, it was Tigran Petrosian. And obviously they played each other in the quarterfinals match. Really, really tough match. I mean, every game is like life and death. Seriously.
Was Victor a good player to kind of externalize those type of emotions and not let them affect him? Or was he
You
taking that
kind
to the
of
board?
think yes, but no. I
No,
mean,
not so
in
much.
this particular case, I mean, Victor and Petrosian is just, there's something there. There's some bitterness, like just
I remember
horrible.
Petrosian had problems with a lot of people. I was
Oh, a
reading
lot
Pal
of-
Benko's book,
Yeah.
and him and also his wife was apparently
Oh,
difficult.
what Rona Petrosian?
Yeah.
Oh, the stories I could tell about her. Yeah, no, this was like really bad. Anyway, bottom line, Victor had two adjournments with Petrosian. One, he's worse, but we think he can save it, and we did some really good work. Michael and I had left the playing hall because after like 17 moves, Victor was just lost. As white, he was just lost. And the Queen's Gambit declined, where Petrosian as black had a protected pass pawn on c3.
How does that even happen?
How does that even happen? It's like, the worst thing ever. So Michael and I decided the best thing we could do is go back to our hotel and confirm our analysis that the adjournment is a draw, and expect that Victor was going to lose this game, and then make some preparation for our next game. So we did that, and then suddenly bursting in, Victor's like bouncing around the room. I mean, bouncing around the room in happiness. I'm winning. And we can't believe it. So we all hopping around, bouncing. Yeah. Show us. And he shows us his position, man. It's like ridiculous. The protected pass pawn by black is still on c3, and black has two super nice bishops as compensation for the queen. And maybe even another pawn. Like what? Winning?
Dude.
Winning? Dude,
You're not winning.
you're not even close. Get out of here, right? I'm winning. Wrong. Anyway, we do some analysis, and it's not
It's
winning.
close.
It's not winning. It's
Is
not
it still
winning.
losing?
No.
Okay. It's
Fortunately.
better than it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's better, but maybe slightly better, right?
But his assessment was getting
Was
a bit
wrong,
warped.
just dead
Yeah.
wrong. So he says, okay, look, seriously, I don't want you guys to work, which was impossible. Don't want you guys to work, but tomorrow Petrosian's going to take time out. So we'll have the whole day. And then we'll work tomorrow. So just get some sleep.
What do you mean by time off?
So in those days, not only did you have adjourned games day, but you had playing days, adjourned games days, free days, and then each player could take a timeout whenever they wanted.
Really?
2 timeouts.
2 timeouts.
Per person. Until you got to a tiebreak, extra games, then you get another timeout. So you take these timeouts. So yeah, Tigran's going to take a timeout. And sure enough, at like 10 a.m., we got informed by Harry Gallenbeck, the international arbiter, that Petrosian took a timeout. Great. So we had all of these days. So that evening, I had looked. You get the adjourned position. They have to go tuck. They get to the crucial position. And in the crucial position, I want to play the move g2, g4, lifting the kimono of White's king. And it's the best move, and boom, 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 boom. And I work it all out. So we review our analysis of the first adjournment. Victor's satisfied. He's got the draw in hand, and now the key game. And so he says, I'm going to win like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And I go, no, you're not, because of this and this and this, because I had my notes. You're going to win with G4. You get it. Yasser, before you violate the rules of chess, you should first know them.
So he was trolling you.
Oh,
He was really trolling you.
Bam! Okay, so like it takes me like the afternoon to recover from that one. Anyway, he can't make the game finish, and we're working hard. After the dinner, it's 8 p.m. now. 8 p.m. A whole day, literally from 10. Viktor, please look at G4. It's a terrible move. It's so. Look, Rook C8. I go bang, 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 bang. You're busted. Oh, okay. What about this? Bang, bang, bang. You lose. Okay, H6. Bravo. Best move. H4. Well, how about this? Bang, bang, bang. You lose. Oh, I have to play this. Right. And he goes down this long-winded variation, like 12 forced moves. Draw. You see, Yasser, your variation doesn't work. It's still a draw. So, yeah, it's a draw. 2 o'clock in the morning. We work. I write everything up, everything. And the next day, the adjournment day, Viktor plays the first adjournment where he's worse. They play, seriously, not more than 15 minutes. Petrosian offers a draw. This is like a great relief. Michael and I high five. This is fantastic. So then they get like a 30-minute break, and I could go back to some like rest area. Like the players have their own rest areas too. And so like, Viktor, are you going to play G4? And he goes, he don't like G4. He hates G4. I mean, every fiber of his being is not going to play G4. So I go back in the playing hall. It's nice, darkened room, theater, just chilling. The players come out, nice applause. The Austrian organizers did a great job, and the fans were just really, really, really appreciative. And it's old school, right? So like the board boy has to make the move on this demo boards, with the sticks, right? And all of the good stuff. They play the perfunctory moves. Everything is expected. They get to the key position. Without hesitation, Viktor plays G4.
He listened to you. Yeah.
I'm bursting with delight. I'm ready to jump in the playing hall. That's my move. I'm so happy. I sit down. I'm good.
But you cannot say anything.
Of course not. Silencio, por favor. And Petrosian makes all of these faces. 10 minutes later, he writes down his move. In those days, you would write down your move first, right? 10 minutes goes by, and Petrosian hasn't played his move. Starts thinking about it, and he erases out the move. He writes down another move.
These days, it's not even allowed.
Correct.
You can't
do
write your
that.
move
You can't
before
make
you
notes.
play it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now 20 minutes goes by. Now, during these 20 minutes, a very strange thing starts happening to me. It's like, this is weird. My confidence is ebbing away.
You see a move.
No. What if I've made a mistake? What if I've overlooked a move that Petrosian finds at the board, refutes my analysis, Korchnoi loses, and I'm responsible for the loss to his greatest rival ever? As this realization starts to seep in, I start going into a panic mode. Oh my God, Viktor's going to fire me. I'm going to be kicked out of the camp. I'm going to be in the doghouse forever. I'll never get out of the doghouse. So I'm thinking the worst and the worst and the worst and the worst. 30 minutes goes by. The third time, Petrosian crosses out his move, writes another one, plays rook c8.
Which is losing.
The very move that Korchnoi tried. Bang, 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 bang. Victor wins.
Hard
The
attack.
relief
Avoided.
was like palpable. I make my way out. And they're playing in like this town hall. And I go down the stairs, and there's a chauffeur car waiting for Victor. And I've opened up the back door. Victor's walking down, and he's got this fedora, this hat that he's got to hold on to because these Austrians have surrounded him as a crowd, and they're singing some victory song in German. And he's like a leaf. He can't go anywhere until, like a few steps and more and a few steps and more. And he finally makes it into the car, and he's wearing this big smile, and he ducks into the car, pulls back out of the car, looks at me and says, "Shut up." Gets in the car, and we go out to have a dinner. Oh my God. Now today, this moment, I put in that position in the computer, and instantly it finds G4.
Yeah.
It's validated, it's the correct move.
It
But-
avoids months of work.
But the
Weeks, months of work.
heart,
Yeah.
pressure that I had, I didn't have any validation.
Now it's a different feeling because let's say you're watching the game now as a second.
As a second.
And you see all the correct moves,
Correct.
but you don't know if your player is going to make them.
It's just as
Will he
bad.
remember?
So it's not-
Will he remember?
The
prep?
responsibility is almost entirely off the second in that sense, I think.
Right.
The responsibility is more now, did I recommend an opening that my player doesn't know how to play well?
Right.
And he's going to get a position, or she's going to get a position,
Are they familiar with it or
That-
not?
that they don't know.
Right.
and then they're going to play like shit.
Right.
And they're going to be like, why did you recommend this to me?
Right,
I don't know
I
how to
didn't
play
know what I
this.
was doing.
Yeah, I don't know how to play the Caracan or whatever
Yeah,
opening it is.
exactly.